Okay, I'm kind of stressed out. I think this will be like my version of editing is like doing really short clips and just like because I'll put them together, but I'm not gonna like be like boing and doing all these sound effects and shit like certain YouTubers. Um, FL Studio is so frustrating to work in, but it's doing things that I can tell would be like not like the audio to MIDI in FL Studio is way better than any other DAW I've used. Way better. Um, but the workflow is entirely different than Ableton, and it's entirely different than Logic. I've used another one that's called Soundtrap, entirely different than that, which I guess it's just like a different mindset. Like you have to like double click like that. And I'm on a laptop, so on a if I actually do have a mouse, but it's a Mac mouse, so it's not totally divided up into like left click, right click. It is, but it isn't at the same time. There's no physical buttons. It's just one thing. Um, it's so confusing. I don't like it. I do not like it so far. It's I'm gonna get it eventually. Like I'm getting better at it, but certain things I'm like, and also like patterns are like how I thought like live. What is it? The session view in Ableton was gonna be. It's not. Like session view in Ableton, patterns in FL Studio. They're not even cousins. They're not even related. A pattern is kind of like a literal. I mean, it's literally kind of how it sounds. It's a MIDI pattern. It's not a clip. An audio clip and a MIDI clip in Ableton is a different thing. It's much more akin to like just like working with like a sample. A pattern is like it feels more static. Like you can't do a lot of stuff to a pattern in the playlist view, from what I'm gathering. Maybe you can. Maybe that's some advanced ninja stuff. Which the thing is, I think that that could be a thing in FL Studio because there's it's totally like a different ethos than everything else. And I think that's why a lot of people felt like, oh, this is like a kitty doll, like blah 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 blah. Like this isn't a real thing. No, it's very strange. It's very very strange. Yeah, I think that maybe we'll do another one of these. I don't know. Uh, bye. Hello. It's Sunday. 10:30. It looks like I just got up out of bed, but actually I've already been somewhere. I've been to a coffee shop, meeting up with someone, and we had like a 30-minute conversation. So that is leading into what I'm going to talk about right now. Is I think that you really have to be yourself. You really, really have to be yourself, and I think the authenticity is very earned. Acceptance, acceptance for who you are, it's earned. Is really what I'm trying to say, I guess. And you have to, in order to do that, you really have to show up as yourself, and have a lot of. I don't even want to say courage, but courage in a way, expressing vulnerability, just vulnerability for being who you are, and show up in that. And I'm very grateful for my friends that allow me to do that. And I'm also grateful for my past self for showing up as myself because I have relationships in my life where I can just be myself and I don't have to worry about picking and choosing what I'm saying and like doing all of that. I think sometimes it's a little stressful. Um, oh, sorry, I was looking at this potted plant and I was like, is that pot broken? It's not broken. um, and just showing up and being yourself, and I'm thinking that's a lot of what I'm trying to do with music. Actually, I also want to show you a little bit of the music that I've been making. Let me see. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we will see. But definitely an FL Studio a lot, a lot. Oh, girl, what happened? Did it? Okay, I don't know what happened with this project, but I don't feel like it saved right. because it looks different than how I left it. Image line. I also don't really like how FL Studio manages projects. It's kind of strange, to say the least. This is the one I was working on yesterday. I'm gonna work on a new track today, and we're gonna see how that one goes. But let me. I also hate that it opens up all these fucking windows when you open a track. Let me see. I want to play this stuff. I'm still learning how to use the mixer. And I hate that FL Studio, you have to click on every little thing in order for it to do what it's doing. To actually like click, the UI isn't the best, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's that. That's still very, very, very much early development. You might recognize that melody from a different song. It's because it is from a different song. I'm working on like trying to interpolate some things, so I think that's going to be interesting. Let me just move this over here. How do I do this? Is this FL Studio? Okay, this is like fucking strange. Um, Fuck. Okay. Bear with me for like 2 more seconds, babe. Bear with me, please. Oh, I can also show you some more music that I've been working on in outside of FL Studio. But let me get this crap together, brother. Um, okay, let's see this. Honey, there's not even a pattern here. Um, okay, that's strange. I don't get that. That's also an interpolate. It's not even really an interpolation. It's pretty much the beginning part of something else. And I was like playing around with that idea. That's still not what I thought that I was even opening up. Let's see here. I don't really think some of this music is very like, girl, what is going on here? Very, very demo-ish. Okay, that's definitely. I opened up the same project again. Let's see here. God. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Is it auto-quadring? That's just literally me, a learning project that probably won't go anywhere past that stage. Let's see. Let's just open up something else because I've been working on a lot of stuff in FL Studio, but it's all very extremely sketchy stuff. Let's see, Logic. I like this thing that I've been working on in Logic a lot. It's still very, very bare bones, but I will play it for you. I was born, I was born, I was born, trying my best to understand. I don't know how to live without your love. It's
for you. So forgive me.
Okay, that's kind of most of it. That's most of it. So if you don't recognize that song, that's a flip of "Born to Make You Happy" by Britney Spears, and I'm kind of that song's already kind of sad, but I'm like making it even more sad and giving it different context. It's obviously not finished. I don't know if it'll go anywhere beyond that, but that's pretty something. That's something interesting that I've been working on. Is there anything else that I think we're gonna make a song today as well? Yeah, I don't want this video to be super long. Because I'm gonna try to stitch the other clips that are going on in it as well. Um, if you creatine works, because my arms were not. I mean, this isn't a big arm, but my arms weren't as big as they were a couple months ago. So, what am I talking about? Girl, bye. Hi, I am about to end the video. Thank you guys for looking at this. I think my next video potentially may be about a producer that I really like and why I think they're so great. I do want to do more content like that. I like vlogs. I like, oh my God, what's going on in my life? But I want to try to provide something that's more value. I think, I am value, period. But it could be something a bit more educational other than that. So thank you guys. Bye.